What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy. And basically, I was watching First Take today, and, obviously Stephen A. Smith wants to be a fucking coonhead. Excuse me for my language, but, Stephen A. Smith want to be a coonhead and say that, obviously Molly X, Stephen A., if Odell Beckham Jr.'s career is in jeopardy. And he said that no, he said that he blames Stephen A. Smith said that he blames the New York Giants. Like, like, think about it for a second. If y'all are Giants fans, especially me, like I really had no problem with Odell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought he was a polished receiver. I thought he was a great route runner, had great hands, had great separation. Like I had Madden 16, and I used to use the hell out of him, and slant patterns and stuff like that. But after that rookie year, when he faced Josh Norman, that's when he changed. Or I don't know if Josh Norman got into his head, or he basically, self-destructed. Ever since that Panthers game, he's never been the same. And he was never like this his rookie year. Yeah, his rookie year he was cocky, but he didn't display the he didn't display what he didn't show what that what he did prior to that. His sophomore year. You know, having you know uh, having cocaine and in a hotel with the Instagram model, and proposing to Ned and peeing like a dog, and throwing tantrums in the sidelines, and just doing all types of crazy shit. That attracted the media, because the media is like a virus. What I'm saying? The media is like a bug. What I'm saying? Like any little thing you do, they're gonna attract it, and they're gonna feed off of it. What I'm saying? They're gonna feed on it. So the Giants, the Odell Beckham Jr. was not hurting the Giants, but he was just hurting himself. What I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, the team is always going to come first before the player. It don't matter how popular, how big you are. If you do one little thing, your career is basically over. No teams are going to want to call you. Like you could go from team to team to team. Your agent obviously has to handle all that. What I'm saying? You could jump from team to team to team to team to team, or you could visit team to team to team, and they basically gonna figure, okay, what is your role, where is your strengths, what are your weaknesses. What I'm saying? Do you have a problem being number one, number two, or do you have a problem being number three, number four, number two receiver? And as Odell, what I'm saying, like Odell still thinks that he's a number one receiver. What I'm saying? But if we have like that position already filled, he's gonna settle for being third receiver, but he's not gonna get that much targets. What I'm saying? So is he gonna lash out in the sidelines because he didn't get his targets? What I'm saying? So I just think, like I said again, I never had any problem with Odell Beckham Jr. his rookie year. What I'm saying? He was cocky, but he was quiet. But I still feel like, that game against Josh Norman, I think that's when he showed everybody his true colors. What I'm saying? And ever since, he's just been going like haywire. What I'm saying? Like, that NFC, championship game against the Packers, dropping four key touchdowns. What I'm saying? Like, they were catchable balls. He just dropped, and he was looking at his hands like, is it me or is it the ball? What I'm saying? Or is it Eli not putting enough mustard into that throw? What I'm saying? Like, oh, now you're blaming Eli. What I'm saying? Like, I mean, again, the conversation with Little Wayne. What I'm saying? Where he said that if Eli Manning were a little bit, younger, what I'm saying, half of his throws I had to, reach out and get, what I'm saying? Like I had to put my bodies in harm's way just to make that catch. You know what I'm saying? So, wide receivers don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to have a connection eye to eye. But in my defense, Odell, Odell Beckham Jr. did this to himself. Okay, the Giants didn't sabotage Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. sabotaged Odell Beckham Jr. For the simple fact is, you know, all Odell had to do was just be the Odell that he was his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? Just be more of a leader. If he would have done that, then he would have still been on his team. But, obviously the Giants, they couldn't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? The distractions, the failures. And I always say this, my grandpa always told me distraction leads to failure. And it does. When you're distracted, it really leads to failure. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be doing something and you get distracted and then you forget about what you was doing and then you do it, you go about it the wrong way or you do it the wrong way or you trying to, fix a broken pipe and you get distracted and, you put the pipe in the wrong hole and then it goes through, instead of going through the sink, it goes through the bathroom kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So I always say distraction leads to failure and, Odell was a distraction that led to his demise. It wasn't the Giants' fault because how you gonna put the player in front of the team? It never works that way. You know what I'm saying? The team will always come first. It don't matter if you was here your 5th year, your 10th year, your 11th year, your 14th year, your 5th year, your 15th year. It doesn't really matter. It's a recycle. Once you leave, other crop of receivers are going to take your place. They already replaced Odell Beckham Jr.'s number. Somebody already got Odell Beckham Jr.'s number. So to me, he's not going to be remembered as a New York Giant because of his short tender. You know what I'm saying? He got drafted in 2014. So from 2014, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 6 years he was with us. So within those 6 years, what was he doing? I mean, obviously he won, rookie of the year, he won player of the year, and after that he just won 2 awards in one night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he broke, he was like within 4 touchdowns of breaking Toomer's record. You know what I'm saying? Or I think tying or breaking Toomer's record. Because Toomer still sits as the Giants' all-time touchdown leader. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he was here first, But, he was like 4 touchdowns of breaking that record, but he couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, the Giants could afford, Eli force feed him the ball a lot. But, most of the catches was drops. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put that on Eli. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Stephen A. Smith is going to say, he went to Cleveland and, he didn't really get no targets. He didn't really see no targets. And you could see the frustration in his face. Like, okay, like Landry's getting all the catches. You know what I'm saying? Ojoku is getting all the catches. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting no catches, Like I think he only had like 1 touchdown all of last year. You know what I'm saying? They basically ran a whole bunch of trickery plays for him to do, and that didn't really need to. That didn't necessarily lead to anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like in one game, I remember he caught like 193 catches. He caught like 11 targets for 197 catches. Now 11 targets for 197 yards and no touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And in another game, he caught 7 touchdowns. He caught 7 targets for 81 yards for 1 touchdown. So he didn't necessarily have the production that he hoped. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you switch to a different team. Your role changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be the only target. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you said that basketball, football was your passion, but you could have become a better, he said that, if it wasn't for football, I would have become a great basketball player. And I laughed at that. I think this is when he was in the shop with LeBron James. LeBron James had that shop TV show that he, introduces, different athletes and stuff like that. And then he was talking about, like Odell, or like he expects people to put on a show for him like he's a monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment. You go out there, you do your dances, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's professional or not professional, you'll probably get flagged. Just like how he got flagged for peeing like a dog against the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just stupidity, you know? Like, if you look at all the Giants receivers, none of them acted, and none of them acted like Odell. Now I know they all got different personalities. Mario Manningham. I can name them all: Mario Manningham, Hakeem Nicks, Victor Cruz. Like Victor Cruz had that calm, cool, collective demeanor about him that he never lashed out in the sidelines, or he never done this, or he never done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never put the team in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem Nicks, same way. Hakeem Nicks was more of a doer than a talker. You know what I'm saying? Manningham, Steve Smith, you know what I'm saying? Toomer, Plaxico Burr, like, all of them, like, they never put the teams in harm's way because they know that, they were team players. Odell Beckham Jr. is not a team player. He's a me player. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And way before this is when he was a rookie. I said that Odell is not going to be a Giant for a very long time. And that's why. Picture perfect reason why he's not even a Giant no more. Because I said that, and obviously a lot of people blocked me on Facebook, and yeah, a lot of people blocked me on Facebook, but I was right. You know what I'm saying? I said that, look, the Giants, Odell is not going to be a Giant long term. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he made that one-handed catch, but guess what? They still lost. Like, every one-handed catch he made, they lost. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to bash Odell. I think Odell's a great talent, but I just think that his talent sometimes overlaps, his greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, he thinks he's so great and better than everybody else that he's not even mentioned in the top 5 receiver category. It's either Julio Jones, Hopkins, Brown, Antonio Brown still, even though he's not playing right now. And who else? You could probably put AJ Green up there. He probably might come 7th. You'll probably put Odell 7th, but he's never mentioned in the top 3. Even when he won Rookie of the Year, he was never mentioned. Or even when he made that one-handed catch, he was still not mentioned in the top 5. It was either Julio Jones or Brown or Evans. I think Evans came like 4th. Hopkins was like 5th. You know what I'm saying? But he was never mentioned. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said again, it's just stupid. It's not the Giants' fault. It's Odell's fault. Like, how can it be the Giants' fault that he made all these dumb, stupid decisions? Okay, with the boat trip and the cocaine with the model. So that's all the Giants' fault. You know what I'm saying? Like the Giants can't control whatever they do in the off time. That's them. The Giants have no ties to that. The only way the Giants can possibly punish a person is if they're under their surveillance. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean they could have had the time to, be at the hotel and study for that Green Bay Packers, playoff, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They put them Timbs on and they went to the yacht and they showed up, no, with no t-shirt, flexing, and when the game started, they just froze up. You know what I'm saying? Like they forgot automatically how to play football. You know what I'm saying? Like they were dropping passes left and right. Cruz was dropping passes. Shepard was just dropping passes. Beckham was dropping passes, and guess what? The only player that was making plays was their fourth string receiver, King. Isn't that funny? Fourth string. Your fourth string receiver was making plays, and he caught a touchdown. But you dropped four key passes, and you want to complain that Eli Manning, in that interview where you threw him under the bus, he was throwing pancake passes. Like it was his fault. Those poor to me when I saw that video, Eli Manning was just dropping bombs. He was just dropping them. You know what I'm saying? Like Eli Manning, anybody who knows Eli, that as soon as he goes into the playoffs or as soon as he gets into the playoffs, he's a whole different person. In the regular season, you can question, yeah, regular season is not his best suit. But when it comes to the playoffs, when money is on the line, best believe he's gonna become freaking Goku times 10 in that mug. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the Giants' fault. It's never the team's fault. It's you fault. You know what I'm saying? If you would have just be the best Odell, be the best Odell that you could be a mentor, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? You could have possibly took a page out of Saquon Barkley, Aquarius, boom boom. But, you know, like you would never want your best receiver to go out there and act a fool. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never put receivers as captains. You know what I'm saying? Some, not all, some. Julio Jones, I could possibly put as a captain. Larry Fitzgerald, I could possibly put as a captain. Uh, Jerry Rice, I could possibly put as a captain. But Randy Moss, T.O., Chad, all those divas receivers, I couldn't really put them as captains because they are who they are. You know what I'm saying? So look, Odell, you did this to yourself. You like I said, you're a great receiver, but sometimes you just let your ego overtake or probably overshadow your career. And now you're looking at your third team. You're looking at your third team in what? In 4 years? No, let me see. Yeah, 3 years. You're looking at your third team in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So you're just gonna keep bouncing around the league, yeah, like Shaq did. Just go from team to team to team to team to team. Like, come on, man. It wasn't the Giants' fault. Just like how it's not Cleveland's fault. Like I said, the players never come first. The team always comes first. You know, like the team can get rid of you quickly as they drafted you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I told everybody that the Odell was not going to be a Giants for life. Oh, Odell is going to be a Giant. You know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Now look at him now. Look at him now. Like I said, I've been a wide receiver. I know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what it takes. It's a very hard position. It really is. You know what I'm saying? I usually played outside. I never played inside. So, I mean, my routes was actually, slants or hit and go or curls, you know what I'm saying, or just skinny posts, and that was just it. Just go up 50-50, just grab those 50-50 balls out the air. That was my job and that was my position. You know what I'm saying? I played it to the best of my ability. But with Odell, like I said again, man, Odell is one of those cats that, he thinks he's so talented that, it overshadows his production. You know what I'm saying? Uh, there was a lot of rumors that, who's better, Antonio Brown or Odell Beckham Jr. Brown was more consistent. Brown stayed healthy. Brown was never injured. Odell missed his first 4 games his rookie year, and all of a sudden people want to compare Odell to Randy Moss rookie year. No, there's no comparison because unlike Randy Moss, Moss played all 16 games. He never got hurt. Yeah, now Odell may have more yards than Moss, or probably more touchdowns than Moss, but as production, as far as production goes, Moss had it by a long mile. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was tall, he was fast. You know what I'm saying? He could get those 50-50 balls. You can't say that for Odell because Odell is a short dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that he can't get those 50-50 balls, but I mean, you know what I mean. But like I said again, you could have, and another thing is, and I'll wrap this up. Um, the greatest receivers of all time was never intimidated by no defensive player. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you have to do is just get in Odell Beckham Jr.'s head, frustrate him, and that's gonna throw him off his game. Like, you could see it. I forgot. I guess he was suspended. I guess he was suspended in that Vikings game. But there was one game. There was one game where he faced the Vikings. Uh, like, they was just getting into his head. And that threw him off, and he was just dropping passes. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, I mean, I kept that mindset that, you can't let no DB take you off your game. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do that, they're just gonna play psychological games with you. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna doubt yourself, and then you're gonna start dropping passes. So, I mean, my method was, beat him before he beats you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's shorter, but you much taller and you faster than him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, never underestimate your opponent. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, the Giants didn't sabotage Odell Beckham Jr. It wasn't the Giants' fault. It was Odell Beckham Jr.'s fault. And if the rumors are true, and the Browns are willing to shop Odell, which they can and will, they might probably do it in the draft. But if they do, then Odell's going to be looking at his third team. And if he doesn't get it right, then if he doesn't get it right again, then possibly he's going to be out the NFL quicker than you can say Quickie Mart, because there's no alternative. Everywhere he goes, and I was just watching Undisputed the other day. Shannon Sharp said the same thing. Like, he said that this doesn't work. Odell, you can't blame nobody. You can't blame nobody but yourself. You can't blame Kirk Cousins, because Kirk Cousins, outside of Eli Manning, at least he has a cannon of an arm, and you saw that in Washington, and you was there. Kirk Cousins does have a cannon for an arm. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? There's no more excuses. If it doesn't work, then it's a you problem. It's not a team problem. It's a you problem. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say Kyrie Irving and Odell is just like two pears in the pea in a pie. You know what I'm saying? Because Kyrie is a cancer wherever he goes. Cleveland, yeah, he was balling, and then obviously, LeBron James came and overshadowed him and took his shine. He wanted out of Cleveland. He went to Boston. He didn't get well with his teammates. He was, arguing back and forth with, the teammates. Boston got rid of him. Now he's in Brooklyn. So if that doesn't work out, then what? The same thing. Same thing with Odell. It's a you problem, Kyrie. It's a you problem, Odell. You're cancer everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, it's a drama. Y'all like Geminis. Everywhere y'all go, y'all just cause destruction and chaos every single motherfucking day, man. Like it's just destruction after destruction after destruction. Like I said, if it doesn't work in Brooklyn, then it's a you problem, Kyrie. If it doesn't work in the Vikings, Odell, it's a you problem. So people just need to understand how the business goes sometimes, Like it's not the team's fault. It's the players' fault. So, I mean, like I said, if Odell feels like he's done with the NFL, just retire. Like ain't nobody gonna boo hoo or feel sad, you know? Like they'll wish you good luck, you know. You've made a huge impact, but there's gonna be a lot of receivers like you, and there's gonna be a lot of receivers not like you. You know what I'm saying? So um, dime a dozen. They don't fall far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? So if Odell Beckham Jr. were to retire, let's say by his 29th birthday, he could do something constructive with his life. You know what I'm saying? Like he can get into acting, you know what I'm saying? Or he can launch his own clothing line, or he could do something positive. Cause like I said again, and I said this in my other video, the NFL is only two ways out. It's either retirement or broadcasting. You're not gonna see Eli. You're not gonna. I said Eli. You're not gonna see Odell Beckham Jr. calling plays in the booth. That's not him, and that's never going to be him. Now I can see him as a great actor. I can see him going the Hollywood route. You know what I'm saying? Like he could get a couple of, movie roles, what I'm saying? Don't have to be anything major. And then if he does good, then, a lot of directors are going to be blowing up his phone. Like, Odell, I have this, great plot that I want you to add in the third. And he could be the biggest movie star of all time. You know what I'm saying? But as for football, I mean, probably football is not really his strong suit. But then again, we don't know what's going on in his brain. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know what he's thinking. So, like I said again, I'm not discrediting Odell. I'm not bashing Odell. It's just, to me, he wasn't really a great receiver, and this is the reason why. This is the reason why he's not on the Giants no more. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he don't come back. You know, because obviously they say never, but I hopefully, I wish he don't come back, because now I'm starting to like the Giants again because he's not there no more. So if he comes back, then everything I just said just goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to like. So I mean that window is closed. I don't think he's ever going back to the Giants again. You know what I'm saying? Um, I never thought I would see. I thought that I would never see Hakeem Nicks again, but he came back as a New York Giant. You know what I'm saying? He got drafted by the Giants. spent a good, I don't know, 7 years with them, left, and then obviously he came back. I think around 2014, I believe. No, 14 he was with the Colts. I think 15, around 2015 he came back, and the chemistry just wasn't there. So obviously they released him, but same thing with Jacobs. Jacobs left, went to the 49ers, came back, wore number 35 instead of 27. You know what I'm saying? He finished his career with the Giants, and I hope, he gets his, jersey retired. Never to be worn 27 again. Same thing with Bradshaw, but not everybody can get in the ring of honor. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Odell Beckham Jr. You did this to yourself, man. Like, you're a great person, and I wish you nothing but the best. But you did this to yourself. If you would have just been a role model, kept your nose clean, you would still been on this team, helping Danny Dimes out. You know, don't necessarily have to worry about who's gonna be you know Danny Dimes' go-to guy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, share, like, subscribe, comment if you think I was right. Yeah, so until next time, take care of yourself and each other.